Hi, my name is Buffy. Welcome to my channel. Here I talk about looks, trends, and a natural, stress-free, and fun take on beauty for women over 40. Today I'm going to be doing a natural, no makeup look. It's something that I do almost every day. It doesn't take a lot of time. And I'm going to show you the steps that I take to do it. So watch along. And also, if you're watching, please subscribe to my channel. I put out videos every Tuesday and Thursday, mostly focused on natural looks, simple looks, and just ways you can have fun with your makeup and feel confident in your own skin. So thanks for subscribing, and we will get along to the look. These are the products I'm using today. I'll put the links in the description below. This is me without any makeup on. I prepped my skin with a moisturizer and an SPF cream with a little tiny tint in it. For my no makeup look, I first apply foundation all over my face with a brush. I really like using a brush. I feel like it helps me blend and get a more natural, even look. The foundation I'm using is something called Tint Skin by Beauty Counter. It's a green brand, and I feel like it goes on so smooth, and it also moisturizes at the same time. If you're in your late 30s or early 40s, you really want to find a foundation that does moisturize and isn't too heavy, especially for a natural look. The point of this foundation should be to hide discoloration and even skin tone. My next step is concealer, and I am in love with this concealer. It's a new one for me. It's Magic Away by Charlotte Tilbury, and I feel like it is also very moisturizing. But also provides enough coverage for someone who's in their late 30s, early 40s, 50s. It blends really well, and see, I just blend with my finger. I know some people use a beauty blender, or you can even use a brush, but I feel like when your finger has that warmth of your body heat and you press and dab very, very gently in that delicate eye area, you can also get a very seamless, beautiful look. The key is being very gentle. It's kind of like a very, very fast, light pitter-patter with your finger. And now I do the other eye, and starting in that inner corner, that's where the darkest discoloration is. It tends to be a little blue, so also a concealer with a little yellow in it. For most people with Caucasian skin, it seems to help. Also love that this concealer does not sit in my wrinkles and look cakey in my fine lines the way other concealers do. I also apply concealer on the bridge of my nose and around the edges of my nose and where I have redness or discoloration on my face. For me, I have some broken capillaries around the sides of my nose. I don't know, that seems to be pretty common with this age. And I do it also around the corners of my mouth and on my chin, just to have a smooth and even look. And this concealer also blends really well into foundation. Okay, this is my powder step, and I'm using MAC Studio Fix powder and foundation. And this is just my tried and true favorite powder. It's not too powdery, so you don't get a dusty look, and you don't have a lot of powder that's settling into your fine lines. And you also get enough coverage because it's kind of like a foundation too. It's not overkill. It actually works really well over concealer. And I use a little brush because I think it also helps to blend it in and not get too heavy-handed with the applicator. I like to smooth it over my T-zone. I do use the applicator at the very end. Ugh, mine's a little dirty. But I use it to press gently, very gently under my eye to make that area set really well. And I've used this combination, the Studio Fix over the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away, and can go all day without having creases in my crow's feet area, which I love. And as long as you just apply very gently and dab very soft, I think that you'll get a really smooth look with this. Okay, coming next is blush, and this is a new blush that I love. It's a green brand called Ritual de Fille, which I think means girl ritual, which is pretty cool. And it's a cream blush, which I also love and think is really nice for aging skin. Cream blushes also don't tend to set into your fine lines like a powder, and it's very blendable. It looks really natural. This color might be a little bit cool for me, but This brand smells like lavender, and the girl used it on me in the store and I loved it, you know when that happens. So I play around with where I put my blush still. I don't have very prominent cheekbones, and I play around with, should I put it in the apple part or up high on the cheekbone to create more of a defined cheekbone. And you should feel free to do the same. Experiment with your makeup, experiment with colors, experiment with what looks good on your face. So I also had a little extra powder on my brush, and I'm just blending a little bit here to get a smooth look, and so my cheeks don't look too red, too reddy purple. Blending always helps. And next is eyeshadow, and for a natural no makeup look, you're going to want to choose a matte eyeshadow in a shade just lighter than your skin color. Okay, with a structured but soft brush, you want to put the base color, that light color, all the way up your lid from your lash line and just pat it in really soft and smooth up to the top of, or the bottom of your eyebrow. The way I hold my brush is very lightly, probably like mid-brush, and I do little tiny soft pats to apply. It seems to not pull on that part of the eye. See, I have some saggy skin already, and you don't want to aggravate that skin any more than you have to. This side of my face is actually aging faster than my other side of my face. I don't know if that's happening to any of you guys, but so I do a crease, and this is my crease color. It's suede. It's like a dark warmish tan. What the crease does, if you accentuate the crease, especially for aging eyes, is it gives a really defined three-dimensional look to your eye. And I have a natural crease. Some eyes don't, but if you do, you really want to accentuate it. If you don't have a crease, or if you have hooded eyes from aging, I'm going to be doing a tutorial on that coming soon. So subscribe to my channel. So how to find your crease is it's right at the bottom of your brow bone. And if you put that crease brush in that area between your brow bone and your eyeball, you'll feel a nice place to paint back and forth. And the key to getting a good eyeshadow application is holding the brush gently and loosely about midway up the brush and flicking back and forth very gently and loosely, and just keep going over and over until you blend and it looks like a natural shadow and it looks like it's buffed and blended out towards your eyebrow. I take some extra time on my aging side of my face to really make the dimension stand out and make the crease stand out. It helps to lift the eye, and that's what I want for that side. This is my fluffy blending brush, a tapered fluffy blending brush. Bleh, that's a mouthful. And I use it to really buff out the crease so it doesn't look like a chalky line on the top of my eye. And I buff back and forth. This brush should be soft and it should be tapered so that you can really, in round motions and back and forth, get the eyeshadow to look as natural as possible, just creating a very natural shadow. I tend to do little tiny circles, back and forth motions, up towards the brow, and sometimes even down towards the eyeball, just so the darkest area is in the crease and it buffs out from there. And ready for eyeliner. This is a brown eyeliner. Ooh, gotta sharpen it a little bit. Always try to keep your eyeliner pencils pretty sharp so you can get right in near the lash line for a real natural look. And it's kind of hard doing this while I'm videoing, holding my eye like that. And I don't want to pull too hard with that delicate skin, but I do just want to try to trace the edge of my eye where the lash meets the eye so it looks like a natural line. And you can also go under your eye. I think that helps to have some symmetry and balance with the eye. You don't need to do too much. And this pencil has a little blender on the other side, so I just buff it out a little tiny bit and fix any mistakes. The other side, eek, it is hard when you're filming to do this eye pull, but very gently put it in the eye right near the lash line. There we go. And brows. I am a hairy lady and I have a lot of brows, so I like to focus and spend some time brushing them and grooming them and filling in all the little edges of my brows. This is a little two-sided brush from Anastasia. I also use a waxy pencil or a gel, but I have this one right now. I got it at CVS for a really good price. It's cute and pink, and it helps to keep my brows in place. If you don't have big brows, you could skip this. So I go in with my brush to fill in any gaps or bald spots in my brows, and I do have some at the outer edges. I'm using right now an eyebrow wax from Eco Brow. It's also a green beauty brand that I found at Credo Beauty. And it's really creamy. It comes in a lot of different shades and it blends really well. So what I like to do is I put it on with the brush side and really try to follow my brow's natural shape and lifting up where it lifts up. And then I take the spoolie side and I blend it. And I think that also helps to make it look really natural, just like the hair that's naturally there. On the other side, I do the same, and the other side of my face, the one that's sagging and aging faster, tends to be a little bit lower, this side of my brow. So I spend some extra time over there, really trying to follow where the arch should be and measuring. And I learned these measuring rules from my brow person, who's really great. If you don't have a good brow person and you have thick brows like I do, you need to find one. A good eyebrow person, in my opinion, should also be educating you on the shape of your brows, how high up they should go, where the arch should go, how far the wing should go, how to keep healthy brows. That just really helps in having good brows that tend to make you look younger. If your brows look good, you look a little bit younger. So I'm just blending again with the spoolie and trying to make it look full, but not super fake or too dark that it looks like, yeah. Oh, my favorite part, the lashes. It's funny, but I do love doing my eyes. You've seen me take a long time on my eyes. I curl my eyelashes, but I think that's what we all do. You know, your favorite part of your body and your favorite feature sometimes is what you spend more time on, and you should. I think one way to age gracefully is to play up your beautiful features and just ignore some of the annoying parts, you know? I curl each lash for about 5 seconds and then onto mascara. This is New Evolution Green Mascara for sensitive eyes. It's non-comedogenic. It's amazing. So this is my technique for doing the lashes. I do a wiggle and pull all over the lash. And I do it very gently, and I just repeat it. So that's how I get that thick, coated lash look, but it also looks natural. Just very kind of like flicking again with a light grip on that wand, and keep going over from edge to edge to try to get an even application of the mascara. I also put mascara on my lower lashes. I think that looks really pretty. And sometimes I put a little bit of mascara on the inside of my lashes, just a touch though, because I don't want it to look too spidery or fake. Then I'm just doing the other eye with that same wiggle and pull up approach, and I'm just going to do that until this eye matches the other eye. And I really think that mascara is key for a no makeup or natural makeup look. It opens your eyes. When you're older, it really gives definition and makes you look more awake and makes your eyes look less tired and less droopy. Finding the perfect mascara for you can be a little tricky because people have preferences with the wand, with the type of makeup, with if it washes off or if it stays on. So my best advice is to go with a store where you can return your makeup even after you use it. Sephora has a good return policy, Beauty Counter has a good return policy, Nordstrom has a good return policy, even Ulta, they all have good return policies. So you just got to test it out. And there you go. Now I do have a little bit of mistake. I have some makeup on my eyelid, and I'm going to show you how to fix that after. I love Q-tips and wipes. My wipe is a little dirty, but I have been using it already. So dip your Q-tip into the wipe and dab at the area where you got a little mascara. Just very gently go back and forth and try to blot it out. And don't worry if you make your makeup look spotted, because you can help it in this next step. But do the other eye. Just blot out any dark black makeup freckles that you might have. Then fan it dry a little bit and press with your finger. I find that the warmth of my finger helps blend in any little mistakes, and it just makes the lid look natural again. Then you might want to quickly go in with your crease brush and just buff a little bit. I didn't add any new makeup. I'm just buffing back and forth so you can't see any of the mascara. There you go. Nice look. Okay, final step and a fun step is lips. I clean off my lips with a little toner just so I don't have foundation on my lips. And for a natural no makeup look, you want to choose a color that's like your natural lip color, maybe a little bit darker. This is a rose shade. I have a little bit of pink in my lips. I'm going to paint it on, and I swear I put on the whole lipstick with the actual lipstick, but I don't know what I did with that clip. Sorry, guys. But it's all coming together, and I'm going to let my hair down and just show you what the finished product is. This look is so easy. It probably took me only 15 minutes to look more awake and bright and just ready to go anywhere. So there you go. What did you think? Tell me if you thought it was easy or too hard, or tell me what products you have questions about. I'm always trying new products. I typically prefer green or natural products because I feel like it helps my skin and I have sensitive skin. But I also love bright colors, and I'm just a big fan of makeup all around. I will list all of the products that I used today down below in the description with links, and you can check them out. And please comment, and most of all, please subscribe. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you got a lot out of it, and I will see you soon.